Ed. Hi, everyone. I'm Miley Martin from Student Activities at Fresno City College, and today we're spotlighting veterans for Veterans Day that's coming up. Today, we're going to be hearing from a Fresno City College alum who has served in the Navy, and he'll share a little bit more about himself. Please welcome Va Her. Hi, Va.
Hi, Miley. Hi, everyone.
Hey, great to see you.
Same here.
I love your background. That's beautiful.
Thank you. We took it.
So,
This is a photo during last year Veterans Day parade. So
oh, awesome, awesome. So, Va, you have an interesting life and you've done quite a few things. I wanted to hear a little bit share with our viewers a little bit about you. Are you from the Central Valley? And also, what motivated you to go into the service?
yes. Um, I consider myself a Fresno native, even though I wasn't born here. I mean, I grew up here. So my family, we came to the United States as refugee in 1989 and settled here in Fresno. And I pretty much went from K through 12 here. After high school, I wasn't really feeling college, and I wanted to kind of get away from home and do something different. So I decided to join the Navy. And I was kind of like a Trekkie, so I liked being on a ship, and on my idea of being on a spaceship was the Navy.
So, what was that like being on a ship, and for how many years were you in the Navy?
I was on Navy active duty for 4 years from 2001 to 2005. And be it's if it's not like being on a cruise ship, but it's we have bunk beds in our living quarters. There's like a dining facility, called a galley. You pretty much work around the ship. Everybody has a job. Everybody has a role. It was like a small community.
Hmm.
Yeah. So like a little floating city.
Right. So where all did you float to? I'm sure you went all over the place. I'm just curious, what other countries did you serve in?
So while I was in the Navy, I did 3 tours to the Middle East, so 3 deployment, and that's kind of like that's a lot. Most people who've been in for 4 years, they only do most likely do 1 deployment, right? But uh, I've been to places from Japan to Singapore to India, Malaysia to Dubai to Australia. So
Wow, you've seen the world.
yeah.
Oh gosh, did you ever get seasick?
I never got seasick. I think I just naturally acquired my sea legs or and
Mhm.
it was just I enjoyed it. I mean, I was in when I was able to when I went in, it was called undesignated, so I didn't really have a designated specialty. But later on, about a year and a half later, I got a specialty, but also became the ship's master helmsman, which is the person who pretty much has the most experience and is trusted by the captain and the navigator for all special operation. So
Wow,
yeah.
that's very impressive. Oh my goodness. So, when you got out of the Navy, what motivated you to go to Fresno City College, and did you go into any other service or?
Yeah, so when I came back home to Fresno, my thought process of leaving active duty Navy was to come back to Fresno and get a bachelor degree and then go back as an officer, right?
Uh-huh.
Because the 4 years and the 3 deployment kind of burned me out. They gave me the opportunity to stay in the military and go to college, but I decided to come to just fully get out, and then I joined the Air National Guard with the Fresno Air National Guard 144 Fighter Wing. So they're a reserve component of the Air Force here in Fresno,
Mhm.
and I've been with them. I stayed with them for the remainder of most of my the remainder of my military time. I recently got out in 2015. So I had like a total of 15 years of service, and I
Wow.
decided to call it quit. You know, but my goal was to pursue my degree and then go back on active duty as an officer. But
Mhm.
that didn't happen. Things changed. I got lucky, and I got this really cool job at the VA to serve veterans, and I decided to stay home and uh, continue that career.
Awesome. Working at the VA. Now, what do you do at the VA?
So right now, I deal with government information and compliance. So right now, I am the research compliance officer at the VA, where I conduct audits on. It's not limited to just clinical research and stuff like that. I get a lot of other assignment too, but one of my main focus right now is to audit and help with the compliance of our research program at the VA hospital.
Awesome. Awesome. So, how does Fresno City College factor into your journey, your veteran journey?
Yeah, I think Fresno City College was because when I got out of the military, it gave me a stepping stone back into academic because I wasn't really good in school, but I mean, taking the remedial classes and using it as a stepping stone to be able to transfer out to a UC or a state or state college, it paved that way for me. It allowed me to uh, pursue what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. So, Veterans Day is coming up November 11th, and Fresno City College has chosen a theme called United We Stand. So, Va, I wanted to just hear what that means to you. What does that phrase mean to you as a
Yeah,
veteran?
yeah. I like that phrase, and like I still believe in it. And to me, it means that regardless of our differences, uh, when things happen in our community or in our country, it's the people that comes together to help each other,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what it means to me, that of us uniting as we stand. Because uh, you know, if you take a look at some of the disaster that happened, people always coming together, like the fire back in the days with the hurricanes and stuff. That the community comes together and help each other. So.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. So, how does your military experience affect your life today, and what are your future plans?
I think my military experience has helped me focus a lot, and it gave me a perspective of life, and I used it as a stepping stone. And I think if I would have went to college right out of high school, I would not be able to complete my my bachelor degree. So
Mm-hmm.
it really helped me uh, to keep me focused and mission driven. So I call it
Mm-hmm.
mission driven and focus. And I future plans. I think I'm living my future plans right now too. Uh, I like to continue to, I want to continue building a relationship with the community, and to continue to advocate to bridge equity and disparity gaps in the community. That's what I want to do in the future, and also especially uh, the equity and disparity gaps in the Hmong community. So those are
Awesome.
some of my targets.
Well, Vi, I want to wish you a happy Veterans Day in advance, and thank you for joining me on FCC Spotlight to share your views. Thank you for your service, Va. So great to see you, and stay well.
Thank you for
Stay
having me.
safe. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, bye.